y'all. Okay, part 3. I had to put my candle out because it was getting too hot. So you see this little lid is on, my favorite, but y'all, my house smells so good. And we got all of my makeup done, but after I just whacked off my hair, I kind of like it. But anyway, we did everything but my mascara. So how are y'all? I've also switched coffee cups because I went downstairs real quick. Isn't this the cutest? It's like a little little cider cup, like an apple cider cup, because the little apples. Wouldn't that be cute with a little basket? This is from a dear friend named TJ, Tina Joe. So shout out to you, Tina Joe. I still use this cup. I guess it's been what? I don't know if it's been 5 or 10 years. I hope everybody's still hanging with me and doing good. Okay, so we're going to take this Charlotte Tilbury eyelash curler. I love this eyelash curler because it's got such a wide band. And so it gets from the inner corner to the outer corner of your lashes. And what you do is just put the metal band on your lash and just put a little bit of pressure and your lashes pop up and then you clamp down. And that gets the L shape. And then you want to go back and not have these little fuzzes on your ring and let it out a little, and then you're going to curl it back that way so it'll be more curly. So see, now that I've been holding this in the L position, it's going to at least have them straight up, right? So now I'm going to let out just a little bit, go about halfway down the lash, and I literally put my elbow up so that I'll curl this back towards the eye socket, and that way I've got a pretty good idea. How you know I had chipped my teeth? Huh, need to show that to the dentist. I need to go to the dentist. Y'all. I might have my teeth whitened professionally. I'm not sure I want to try it by myself. I think I want a professional dentist to do it. I know there's a lot of little ways you can do it out there, but I'd rather have the liability on the dentist too, that if it isn't done right, he's responsible, or she. I have a he and she dentist team. They're married and they're both dentists. Is that the coolest? Alright, so now I'm in the L shape again, just clamped right down. And the lashes were like that, and so you're bending them straight back up like that. Okay, they were like that, and you're bending them like that, and then you're going to bend them like that so they'll curl more, okay? So I've been holding this in the L, putting a little pressure. You see I'm kind of bouncing. Let it out just a little, and then now curl back towards the socket. That probably looked gross. I think I actually pulled the skin up. And that looks really grotesque. I've over-highlighted today for an older woman, but I gotta tell you, it's just fun. But highlighters are made to do what? Highlight. So if you highlight through here, and any of it hits right here, you're gonna highlight these pores. And as you get older, these loosen, and it looks like a tangerine. And so it's better to have a matte finish on this inner area right here. And also, you don't wanna highlight your crow's feet. So if at most, you may do right under them. And I got my crow's feet, so it really does look highlighted, like I'm highlighting my, you know, you can highlight with a matte highlighter. I know that doesn't sound, just with a white color. Let me show you an example. This is what I use to fill my pores. This was the Airbrush Flawless, why can't I say flawless? Flawless, Fronta. Okay, finish. Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. And what that means is Charlotte Tilbury went the extra mile in getting this extremely finely milled. And I use a duo fiber brush for this. I don't know why. I just feel like it does a better job. And you just dust it straight in there. And do you see how that matte finish also highlights? See the difference? It also highlights. Matter of fact, it's probably a better highlight, because it doesn't have a greasy look. It's just a lighter look. And on these two wrinkles, this one here and this one here, be sure and do that real good. And I'm also going to do a little bit right there, and a little bit right here, just to fill those pores. And then what I showed you in the last video is I also do this and this. And what that does is give you a bit of a facelift. And because this is duo fiber, like the different lengths, it really kind of does a good job on feathering out the effect. And I really do feel like her powder is a really good powder for filling your pores. And that's all that makes you have a flat surface. You do have pores, and so what you're doing is filling them up. That's why it's so important at the end of the day to get that makeup off. Okay, so I've been telling y'all, I absolutely love the Voluminous mascara by L'Oreal, but it's the Lash Paradise in this kind of like pink metallic. Some people say rose gold, but that's not, I don't guess that's really rose gold. But y'all, I love this. This is waterproof. And don't go in and out. That takes air down in there and dries it out. But I do swirl it around inside like that. And then when you pull off, the little rubber stopper pulls off any excess. First tip out the ends of your lashes. See how you can see them now? All the ends. And that just makes sure that you get good coverage. Okay? And now you're going to rake it off. You're going to rake it from the inner root out to the tips. And it's going to meet where you already just tipped it, so that it's going to be a real nice coverage over the whole lash. I don't have very thick lashes. They're very sparse. They're very fine, like my head hair. And so I really have to work it, whereas some people have really thick lashes, or they have really long lashes. I know Makeup by Tiffany D, she has the longest lashes, y'all. Wiggle, wiggle. And what that does is get on either side of the lash at the root. Wiggle, wiggle, down. Wiggle, wiggle, down. And what that does is just gets a good start on these lower lashes, which I do. I know some of the younger girls don't like to do this, and maybe some older girls. I don't know. I like that, older girls. I'm an older girl. But again, I like to tip the ends, and that way you know that you're really going to see as much of the lash as you have. But if you squint, it'll lift your lashes up so it won't hit your cheek. If you see a glob, sometimes coming up underneath it and kind of pulling it off and then going back down. So that's pass number 1. And sometimes just doing it real slow lets more of the mascara come off the wand, like that. How's that? Alright, so now I'm going back down in there, swirling it around. Don't go in and out. People say, well, that takes bacteria back down in. No, there's no bacteria in the air that's going in there, but there's air that's going in there, and that will dry out the mascara, y'all. So just swirl it around, and then let it have a good, use that little rubber stopper in the end by just pulling it straight out, and you'll hear it go, tip out the ends again. Do you see that, where I'm tipping out the ends? Back and forth, back and forth. Especially these little inner guys, they're very hard to get. And see, when I first do that, it's a mess. So now you rake through that with the brush. And this is a really good brush. Use the tip end to go on this outer area out here. And start with the outside. Let's keep your hairs out of the way. If y'all ever looked at a girl and seen mascara in her hair, I was like, I do that too. I'm not going to judge her. And then go the inner lashes towards the nose, straight up in the middle, and the outer lashes towards the end. Then we're going to do wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle, wiggle down. Using that tip end to pull that mascara through. And you may even want it to squint so that the lashes will come up and tip the ends. Okay. I also got a little bit of mascara on my eyeball. I'm going to show you what you do. My hands are clean. Just get your eye real bright. Where'd it go? And just lightly touch it with your skin. Got it right off. And I'm using a napkin for that, not a makeup towel. Yeah, got it right off. Now, because of that, my skin touching my skin, it took the black liner off. So I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics. It still is my favorite, y'all. I like the Tartist, but my eyes have been irritable lately. And I have wondered if it was the Tartist. I don't know. Okay, there. Now, if you wanted to, you could stop here. Not do any more. Or you could stop and have a sip of your coffee. like I'm going to. That is that Hawaiian blend, y'all. I love it. By Tully's. Okay, I like a lot of mascaras, y'all know. So I'm going for a second round here. You do not have to do this. You don't have to put it on as heavy as I do, y'all. I just like a lot of lash. And also wear glasses now instead of just contacts. But even when I wore contacts, I did this. But the glare of the glasses, you can't see your lashes as good. Even if you get non-glare. It does help if you get non-glare. I didn't on this last pair and I think I made a mistake. But I think you can go back and add it. I gotta call and ask them. Because if you can, I need to go add it back. Because not only does it keep the glare down for people looking at you, it also keeps the glare down on the inside of the glasses. You see, those got all cattywaps, and now I've got to straighten them up. They got real cattywop. That's much better. Oops, and then I also dropped some back there. Okay, I almost wiped that. Don't do that. Get that Duo Fiber brush. Remember? Short and longs, and it just flicks things off so much easier than if you did it with your fingers. Yep, it's gone. It's good to flick off fallout and just any kind of droppings. Whoa, that was thick. God, I wouldn't want to sneeze right now. Have y'all ever done that when you're doing mascara and you have wet mascara? Oh my gosh, especially in my teens for some reason. I always sneezed. And you can't keep your eyes from blinking hard and it goes all over your face. Yeah, I hated that. Okay, I feel like this didn't do as well as the other one did on the second pass. So I'm going to add another pass, third pass.